to my Flosstub channel. I am Steph from Stitch Steph over on Instagram and here on YouTube. Hope you're well, hope you're keeping safe and enjoying the summer that we have in the UK. I did promise that I would do a Flosstub extra of like my WIP parade and everything else. So instead of like babbling, I'm just going to dive straight on in because I am hopefully going to get another YouTube filmed next week before half term, as I have got quite a bit to show you and a little bit of progress. So I'm just going to dive straight in. I have got quite a lot. I don't know how many these are all my WIPs, and I keep them in this handy little bag. I don't actually know how many work in progresses I actually have, so it'd be interesting to count along and see what I have and what I don't and what I've started. So I'm just gonna, like I say, get straight into it. So yeah, in my work like projects, other than like the Bothy kits and a fancy lady, every other project that I'm working on is actually kitted up by myself, not using the call for colours. I will sort of explain when I'm telling you which kits they are. They're not call for colours, they're not call for aders, nothing like that. It is just stitching from stash. So like I say, I will go through it all. I will explain which is kits and which isn't. So yeah, I'm going to start with the projects that I'm working on now. So rather than the ones that I haven't worked on in a while. So let's dive straight in. So my first one is that one, the cricket collection. I actually didn't know this was called the cross-eyed cricket, so I learned something new because it has it on the back here. On the back here, cross-eyed cricket. No idea. I always thought it was just a cricket collection. Do you know what would be easier if I actually put my projects somewhere, and then I'll just pull them out as I'm working on them. This one is one that I am kitting up myself, my own hand-dyed Ada and my own floss, as you can see. I actually use these little bags, and I got them from a company in the UK called One Below, and it was about 2 years ago. And every time I've been in and I've looked for them, I can't actually see them in there, so I don't think, come on, that's better. I'm sat on a cover and I could feel myself wobbling, and I don't actually think that they sell them anymore. But so this one is what, the summer, and it has like at the back, I quite like this, like a little like story and stuff. So yeah, summer, as I repeat 3 times now. And this is hand-dyed Ada, and it is 14 count, and like I say, I've got new Q snaps, so do you know they're really strong. Thank God, they're the ones that are starting to snap. So that is where I am with summer. There's some a little bit of a progress on this. Again, not the call for flosses, not the call for Ada. Everything is just stitched from stash. I am aware that I haven't done all the back stitching, like especially like there's a little bit here off the hat that I haven't done, and there's some bits here I haven't done. So I am on starting the M, but that's fine because I'll come back to that. I was aiming to finish this before summer started, but here in the UK we haven't actually had a summer as of yet. Today isn't too bad. It's meant to be highs of 18, so it's sort of a summer for us, and that's like the first sort of really sunny day that we've had for about 2 weeks. We did start a heat wave a few weeks ago, and I don't think the northeast actually got it. I think we had the heat for a day or two, and then it went really cold, so we lost out again. Never mind. So anyway, that is my first project. That is Summer by Cross-Eyed Cricket. My second one is something I really should work on, as it is Jolly July. We are in July, aren't we? Monday the 8th of July, so yes, we're in July. Again, this is another one that I've kitted up myself, my own floss. And you can tell when it's my own floss because I just whack them on this, in here, like this. And so it's my own floss, and my own, just me bought Ada. So the next one is this one. It is the Primrose Cottage Christmas letters. I started this last year. I think I started it after Christmas. I'm not really a seasonal... I was a seasonal stitcher. I am trying to get out of that, so I have sort of stopped stitching. But now it's Jolly July, I could go back to it, and I probably will go back to it. Probably tonight actually, because the one I've been working on, it's been manic at work, so the ones I'm working on is too difficult to concentrate on a night. And so that is where I am with this one. So as you can see, I haven't really got much done. So that is my probably project for tonight actually. Oh, a bit of orange. But yeah, that is probably, like I said, that'll probably be my project for another few nights, just to sort of, and to be fair, I should, the amount I stitch, I could have probably finished that by now, but for some reason I haven't, as I've done Rudolph, and I'm on the ice skates. I've done part of the Rudolph to here, and then I'm on the ice skates here. I've done the ice skates here, and I've done to here. So I will, like I say, go with that one tonight. So that is my second one. I feel like I'm all really higgledy-piggledy with filming this today, so I do apologise. My next one is a Bothy kit. Now this comes, because it's a kit, it comes with the Ada, the threads, the needle, everything that you need. And this is a Bothy kit, Grinny Pig it's called. This is a Grinny Pig by Bothy Kit, designed by Hannah-Dale, but it is a Rendale Designs, and I do really like this one. I think his little face is so cheeky, and it was only the last I noticed these here, these little like flowers on the top of his head. I'd never noticed them before, so it's a nice little addition, and that's where I am with him. Here. Do you know, I forget how hard it is to see. So there, that is where I am with him. Again, he looks harder than he actually is. I think it's all the chopping and changing of the threads, but there's not much back stitching really, other than he's a little bit on his feet, a little bit around his nose and his eyes. That's the only back stitching really. I just think it's, I don't know, it just makes it pop. But that is where I am with him. It's a little nose that you can see. I just think, oh, so cute. So is that where I am with? So that is my third one. My next one I am on is the Tintagel post office. This is the one that I have been working on quite a bit, but I'm so tired on a night, I just can't concentrate. That's just too much. Like, it's too much sort of to concentrate, and you can sort of see where I've left. But I have done a bit more on it from my last floss tube. I've got all these completed. So I've got quite a bit done on that one. And I am actually looking forward to seeing this one finished. This is one that I sort of think, yeah, I can get finished. The only thing I am not going to lie, I am dreading here is these bits here, is they're all like half quarter stitch. Is it quarter stitches? Yeah, a fractional stitch. And they're all fractional stitches, so I'm really not looking forward to them, as fractional stitches, as most stitches know, are absolute nightmares. But that is my Tintagel post office one. And I should really put that floss back because I will forget what colour it is otherwise if I leave it out for too long. Oh, try to see that back to front is. There's that one. So that is my Both. My next one, now I'm not sure if I started this one? No, I haven't started that one, so that one can go back. False alarm on that one. I thought I'd started a kit and I haven't. However, I know I have started this one. It's a button and beads, and it is called Santa's Clothesline. By the way, these aren't in any sort of order. This is literally just how I'm picking them out the bag, which ones I pick first. So this is Button and Beads by Santa's Clothesline. Santa's Clothesline by Buttons and Beads. And I haven't actually touched this one. I'm learning a lot. This is on perforated paper. Full kit, comes with everything, same as my other kits. I am learning a lot about working on perforated paper and on like with beads. I've learnt the hard way. Do the beads last. They don't fall off your chart, off your kit, off your project. Whereas if you see here, I've sort of done like a few beads all here, and is that it? Yeah, just here I've done like the beads, and I really wish I'd left them till last, but I ain't cutting them out now. So yeah, I don't know if you can see the beads. Yeah, there. I don't think I would ever work on perforated paper again. I have got another kit here that has got it, and I think I'm going to change it out for Ada or linen. So I just find it's rough. It's really, really rough, like on your fingers, and especially when you're working on it and you're catching it on constantly, and then it, like, as you can see, it like makes the paper go weird. See there? I just don't like it. I'm going to finish it, and I have got another perforated paper on there that looks gorgeous, but don't get me wrong, but I am going to change it out when I work on it again. Like for my next beads, I'm going to wait to swap it out. I'll get there eventually, Steph. So my next one is a full kit. Oh, and that's kit 5. So kit 6 is another Bothy kit. It is Little Pudding. Again, another Christmas one, and I have noticed quite a few of mine are. Again, this is Rendale Designs by Hannah Dale. Comes with the full kit, 14 count Ada, floss needle, and the Ada, I should say this actually about the other one, the Ada that comes with is all like speckled, so it adds that little bit of thing on it, but that's where I am with this one. Trying to get these straight without a thing on is quite difficult there. Is that it? So that is Little Pudding. I haven't really gotten too far with him, which is a shame, because again, I think once he'll be done, he'll be lovely. I do think I put this on away with it being Christmas, and coming up to Christmas, like New Year, and obviously January, you're not really into Christmas stitching, but now it's sort of nearly the end of summer, I might as well get it back out. So my kit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kit 6 is Little Pudding by Bothy Kit. Kit 7, 5, 6, yeah, 7 is one of my longest kits going. Yeah, it's another Bothy kit. All my Bothy kits are threads, sorry, come as kits, which is the thread, the Ada, the needle, the chart, the kit, everything. It'd be easier to say that. But this is my longest one, my Kings and Queens. and I think I've been going on this one since it came out, which is 2015. So this has been going on since 2015. Now this one, as I mentioned in my last flush tube, this one has gone into timeout for a bit. So that is where I am on this. Yeah, he was the last one that I did. I think that is Edward, the first. He got it sent into timeout. He's the one that put this project in timeout. He drove me absolutely insane, and I'm blaming metallic and gold thread, because that is the hardest to work with. Yeah, I have no words for it. It is really, really difficult. That is that one. Kings and Queens. I don't know if you can see. The worst thing is, they are only little. They're about 2-3 inches. So I've got 1, 2, 3 more lines to do, and each line has 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 on. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 kings left and queens left to do, and I just cannot push myself right now to finish this. I will, yeah. So that is my whatever number on 7th project, but that one's in timeout. How long for? I have no idea. Which is a shame, because like I said, it's one of my longest going projects, and it would really be nice to get that finished, but right now it's a no. My next one is another Bothy kit, and it is my William Shakespeare, which is that one. I haven't put this one in timeout. There's no metallics in this one yet, so we're alright, we're safe. So William Shakespeare, again, it comes all as a kit. It is, doesn't actually say. Oh yeah, 14 count cremator, threads, needles, diagrams, instructions, blah blah blah. And this is where I am on here. I do think I showed this one in my last flush tube. So yeah, which is here. So that's where I am on here. I've just realised there's people at the back. People at the back can actually see me. Never mind, they shouldn't be looking. It should be at work. Never mind. So yeah, that is William Shakespeare Bothy kits. So I'm going to do all my Bothy kits first rather than chopping and changing, because it's easier for me as well. So my next one is Autumn Time, which is that one. Now, I've shown this quite a few times, and I think last time I worked on this one was in October, and if I remember rightly, I was on holiday, and I still am refusing to put this green bit on because it's just something that I just don't like. So yeah, that is, I was sat in like 40-degree heat and I was stitching on the autumn things. Sounds proper, doesn't it? So there is where I am on this one. I have done back stitching on this, except on this bit here down to about here, I think. Oh no, I haven't done the berries. So here, these little bits I haven't back stitched, but I have back stitched everything else at the moment. So that is where I am with that one. So trying to see over the top of it is a nightmare, to sort of make sure you can see like the full picture. I'm sort of behind like people in over the top. So my next one is, I don't even know what kit I'm on now, 8, 9, maybe 10, kit 10, we'll go with 10, is Cut Through Doll's House, again by Bothy Kits. All Bothy Kits come with the same thing, blah blah blah. This one has such an embarrassing start, but I am still classing it as a work in progress. So as you can see, the detail in this is amazing. There's so much detail in this. And I have I'm sort of embarrassed to show you guys how little project, like how little I have actually got done on it. So this is top right. Oh, is that right? Yeah. So it is there. That is literally all I have got done on this kit. Next to nothing. So I am really I am so embarrassed. It's like literally nothing. I've got on. In fact, I might put that on my roll scroller frame. So I've got like a load of scroll frames down here. I might stick that on a scroll frame. It's a mouthful. And hopefully get that a little bit more done on that to show you, but we'll see. Right, so now I have finished with my Bothy kits. I'll go on to the other ones. So my next one is a Holiday Quaker by Lilas Studio. Now this is another one that I am kitting up myself. Not using the call for floss. Hand dyed this Ada myself. And it is 14 count. So that is what it will look like. And as I said, I have... This is the... Which way does it go there? Hand dyed Ada. It needs a good iron, I know, but that's all I've got done on it. Really, I think I actually started this one a few days before Christmas, so that is where I am on this one. As that is the Holiday Quaker by Lilas Studio. There is quite a lot of the Lilas Studios that I do actually like. So I've got that one, and I have got the, is that it? Yeah, that's it. I have got that one, Halloween Quaker, again by Lilas Studio. Not very far really, but I couldn't find it then. Hand dyed Ada, not using the call for floss. That is where I am on that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm not using the call for floss. If you look in the purple here, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's like the étoile. They definitely definitely not using the call for étoile. So that is where I am on there. So I've got the whole here to do with the, how you see, I've started the moon, the bottom bit of the moon, so I have the whole moon to do the rest of the words. I had to do the end because I literally had just we. Instead of the whole Halloween, I literally just had we. So I think I did the end, and that's the last time I touched it. So yeah, there's that one. And again, I hand dyed that one myself using, is it ice dyed floss? Hand dyed floss. Hand dyed using tie dye stuff. I literally just put loads of ice on it, tied my Ada up, sprinkled the powder on for the dye, and that's how it turned out. So I was more than happy with that one. So my next one is that one, my Fancy Lady. We'll do Fancy Ladies. This one, even though it's not kitted up for me, I have been out and bought the correct floss, all the bead packs and the call for floss, just purely for the fact that it is a Fancy Lady and I did want it to look exactly the same as the picture. The only thing I haven't done is I bought the call for fabric. I dyed the fabric myself, then I dyed way too much, but this is where we are. This is the Portrait Queen by Mirabilia. She is lovely though. I do have quite a few fancy ladies. I just haven't really started them. I'm more, I thought I was intimidated by them, but when I look at it, I'm more intimidated by the Cut Through Dollhouse by Bothy kits. So I should really crack on. This is on 14 count hand dyed, me dyed Ada, and this is how far I've got with her. There is bits missing, as you can see, up here and around her neck here, but that is where beads go. I'm not going to put beads on until I have completely finished this project. So yeah, that's where I am with her. And when I say I've over calculated my fabric, that is what I mean. And I've started her right in the middle. So I've got loads at the top up here, but none really down here, but hopefully I should have enough. And I should really overlock the edges, which I think I might do this afternoon, because I've got my overlocker ready, it's up there. But with that one, like I say, I've bought the full beads, and I've even bought the Water Lilies, is it Water Lily? Yeah, by Caron, the proper floss. It is so soft. You can tell it's like a posh floss, because it's just like, doesn't feel like DMC, it doesn't feel like Anchor. It's just like, oh, I don't know. I could sit and, I don't know. It's nice and soft. So yeah, that one I did actually go out, like I say, and bought the correct stuff for that. So my next one is, no space on the floor, I've got 3 left. My next one, I don't actually have a picture for, so it is, oh hang on, no, have I? No, it's half a picture. I've lost the picture for it, so let's see if I can sort of pin it together. It's going to be a quick flash of a chart, because obviously we can't really show charts, and that is it. It's that one by Susan Bates. Hang on, there we go. By Susan, I think it's Susan Bates. Yeah, Susan Bates in the Cross Stitcher magazine, July 2020. Oh, just at the height of COVID. Again, as it's out of a magazine, I'm using all the flosses, and that is where I got with that. Not very far. In fact, I might give this one to my mum to try and finish, but that is where I got with it. So yeah, not very far, but I think during COVID when I started this, I had a 1 and a 2-year-old, or yeah, 1 and a 2-year-old, so there was no way I got any stitching done, because obviously they were babies and we were in lockdown. And to be fair, if I remember rightly, we had decent weather, so I think we just sort of all lived in the garden. We were like, right, out in the garden, go and play, enjoy yourselves. So my next one, I've got 3 left, including this one, is a Penelope. Now I've never really heard of Penelope cross stitch, and it is called, Geese. Is that one? I've never really shown this one. It's by Anchor. It's by Anchor, and I'm not keen on the Anchor threads, because it's a full kit, and it came with like all the flosses. I like it. I don't like working with Anchor threads. I find Anchor threads are a bit like rough, whereas the DMCs are rough, but not as rough as the Anchor. I don't know. I know what I'm like. Yeah, they're definitely like, you can feel the texture change, and I don't really like them. But I want to finish this. So this is Geese by Penelope, which is part of Anchor, apparently, and this is 16 count. So that is that, and I have back stitched then. So yeah, that is out. So hopefully that's, I haven't really shown that one just because I haven't really worked on it. I think I started it ages ago one night and I sort of just carried on and I was like, I'm getting really bored of this one now. Then I'll probably put it down and then, yeah. So my last but not least is the Country Kitchen by Anchor. And I really like this one, but this is Anchor as well. These threads feel different. This is the Country Kitchen, but the threads on these ones just feel so, I don't know, like different. They're like, these ones are actually soft, but they're Anchor, which is really weird. But, and by the way, if when they come like that, I normally cut them up and put them on like a ring like this, so, and then you can sort of see your numbers and stuff. That's how I normally work it. For this one I don't know why, for the other one, sorry, I don't know why I haven't. I just find it so much easier to do it like that than I do on a piece of card. So that's how I tend to try and work it. So this is the Country Kitchen, and again I'm going to give this one back to my mum to finish, because I would like to see this one actually finished. I just feel like I've abandoned it a little bit. So there we are. You can probably see my head popping out because I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. And I think this one was actually pre-needle minders, so that's why I've got like, is it real? No, it's not real wood. I just like sort of pull it all out and left it, just because there's that much green and stuff. It was I wasn't cutting it because I don't really want lumps at the back, but it's so much easier to work like that. But it does drive me back because I think, oh, and I should really get a needle minder and twist them and put my needles on, twist them and put them together, but every time I go to do it I forget, and I don't. So, oh no, actually I've got one left, and this was a new start last week, no, maybe the middle of June, and it is the Summer House, out of a magazine. It is on plastic Ada. It is on plastic Ada. It's all the none of the PMC, sorry. And this is an embarrassing start. It's called the Summer Hut, and that's as far as I've got. I need to make another back of this, 2 sides and 2 roof, but that's as far as I've got. The little seagulls, the surfboard, and that. And that's as far as I have got, I'm afraid, which is really bad. And I've still got back stitching to do here. Again, this is very much like the perforated paper. They're rough to work with, so like when you're stitching, and it's quite stiff as well because I'm doing 3/3, 3/1, as you do with 14 count, and it's really sort of rough here. So if you're going to cut it, I would suggest you cut it right on the edge. See here, you see how bad my back is, right? So it doesn't sort of rough. But never mind, we live and we learn, don't we? But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm hopefully going to get a floss tube filmed next week. I hope. It is Monday today, so I'm aiming to get it done again by maybe next Tuesday I'll film a floss tube, so fingers crossed. So if you've been watching, thank you very much, and I will put all my details below, like my Instagram and stuff. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye.